Oh, we have Mr. Stickley live in person.
Sorry to keep you in, Judge. I was just dealing with John Fox next door as well.
Okay.
So that's from Judge Pattison. Judge Pattison doesn't care if everything goes either to you or to him or whatever.
All right.
But that's the world that we're in right now. So
Thank you.
Yep.
I thought that had been done earlier, but in fact, I thought they were both his. It would have made more sense to either me to take it or him to take it, but let's see who we got here.
he wanted me to reiterate too that he doesn't really mind what happens to bond. His is at the same as it was prior. But
all right. Good afternoon, sir. Are you Thomas David Blair?
Yes, sir.
I'm Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse. The file number here is 24808FY.
Yes, sir.
With me is the Chief Public Defender, Mr. Keith Stickley. Let me get back into your case. This is a felony warrant that alleges that on or about February 7th that you uttered and published a forged check purportedly to Matt Skinner at I think it was at a different place. One of the convenience stores in Three Rivers. Then there was a second check in the amount of $245. You're charged as a fourth habitual offender. You were arrested on this matter back in June, and then you bonded out and you failed to appear for your arraignment.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going to witness the tense courtroom arrival of Thomas David Blair. From the moment Judge Middleton lays out the felony warrant, the stakes are clear. Blair allegedly forged checks and is a fourth-time habitual offender. The courtroom is quiet, but every word counts as Blair tries to explain how he ended up in police custody while helping a friend, setting the stage for a case filled with suspicion, credibility challenges, and legal
your
pressure.
Arraignment. So the bond was set in the amount of $5,000 cash or surety. People use that address. It's the Mays address. Brianna told me she was at that address today. How did you come to get arrested last night?
I was helping my buddy move stuff out of the garage, and Val Ghost was there, and they seen her, and they came to get her, and I was there.
All right. So they came to get Bell Ghost, and they picked you up also?
Yeah. My address.
All right. I'm not sure what's going on, but I need to get the case back on track. I'm going to set a pre-exam conference for September 17th at 8:30 and a prelim, if needed, for September 24th. And we'll appoint counsel for you. The public defender will. Are you working somewhere?
Yes, sir.
Where's that?
Forest River.
Well, why didn't you come back to court? You posted a bond and then never showed up?
I was living in Grand Rapids, sir. Sorry. And my car broke down there. I was living in Wyoming, Michigan, and my car broke down on the way to here. I called your office and told them my car, I was on my way to court.
I don't believe you're working at Forest River. Which plant are you at?
The White Pigeon, 210.
As Blair faces questions about missing his previous court dates, the tension ratchets up. He claims car trouble and a relocation to Grand Rapids kept him away, but the judge probes his story with precision. Observing this, it's clear the courtroom is a place of judgment not just on actions, but on honesty. Every answer Blair gives seems to either build trust or deepen doubt, keeping the audience on edge about what will happen to his bond.
When did you start there?
Like 2 weeks ago.
But then you never bothered to come back to court?
I should have, for sure.
Well, yeah, and I don't believe that you work at Forest River.
I've worked at Forest River several times.
Yeah, but you're homeless, living in your car in Grand Rapids. All of a sudden now you're employed.
No, sir, I wasn't living in my car in Grand Rapids. I had a house.
All right. Well, I'd set the bond at $5,000. It's a fourth habitual offender. This isn't the crime of the century. You forged or allegedly forged and passed 2 false checks. So just a second. So between July and September, you just never bothered to.
I called, sir.
Well, yeah, we don't do telephone felony arraignments by telephone. You need to come into the courthouse. You may have called and said, hey, I'm going to be late. So I issued a bench warrant with a 48-hour hold to give you 2 days to come deal with it, and then you didn't. So then a warrant issued. The original bond was $3,000, 10%. The new one's $5,000. Who else lives? Who do you live there with?
The landlord's name is Carrie. There's Cynthia lives there, Carrie, and Ross.
The scrutiny intensifies as the judge interrogates Blair about his employment and living arrangements. Blair's claims of a new job at Forest River are questioned, revealing inconsistencies and past homelessness. It becomes apparent that Blair's credibility is central to the proceedings. The courtroom tension peaks as the judge weighs whether Blair is being truthful or attempting to mislead, with every detail influencing the potential bond and legal trajectory.
Is that where you got picked up?
And Jim May, the house is condemned and they'll have to move the stuff out of the garage.
Well, I asked that of this morning. I said, I thought that house was condemned. And she said, no, I'm still living there.
Yeah, they got to get everything out of that garage by like next month. So
I would have moved you out and moved somebody else in, but it's easier when we're using these Polycom rooms and jail staff to just leave you there. We're trying to confirm your employment. Let's see what I can find out here. Do you have any holds on you from anywhere else?
I think I have a child support warrant out of here.
Yeah, you do. Also child support warrant.
I called and I tried every extension and I always got voicemail, so I don't know.
All right, we can't confirm one way or the other. I'm going to return the bond to its original status. Not 5,000, but 3,000 cash or surety, not 10%. You have a hold on you for child support as it is. So we'll explore further whether you're really working there or not. If you're not, you and I are going to have further discussion of it. But your pre-exam is set for September 17th at 8:30. All right, Mr. Blair. Yes,
Sir, I'm not working there, sir.
all right.
I was hoping to get bond because honestly,
Attention
sir,
shift to Blair's outstanding obligations, including child support, adding layers to his legal troubles. The judge methodically examines records, while Blair admits difficulties with communication and responsibility. The audience witnesses a delicate balancing act. The court must consider both Blair's personal struggles and the legal framework. Suspense builds as the bond is adjusted back to its original terms, leaving Blair's fate hanging in the balance.
honestly, sir, my life's going to hell. I'm addicted to heroin.
Yeah, okay, don't tell me anymore.
I apologize. I have worked there, listen,
Yeah, you're not working there. All right, I don't think you're gonna, well, you're not gonna post it anyway, but you were jerking my chain, but you redeemed yourself by telling me the truth. I was gonna set it at about $10 million when I confirmed that you weren't working there, but 3,000 cash or surety, and there's a hold. Someone will be appointed to represent you, and we'll see you on September 17th.
I apologize, sir.
All right, good luck, Mr. Blair.
Thank you.
Blair's admission of heroin addiction injects raw emotion into the courtroom, shifting the tone from procedural to personal. The judge responds decisively, setting the bond, scheduling the pre-exam, and assigning legal representation. Observing this, it's striking how quickly the courtroom oscillates between strict justice and human vulnerability, highlighting the intense scrutiny and the high stakes surrounding both Blair's legal and personal challenges.
Right, we had the same thought.
I didn't believe him and I was justified. Because he is addicted to heroin and he is not functioning at a high enough level to work there. Hi, I'm done with Mr. Blair. Could I have my next customer? Well, he is gonna do a forced detox.
With Blair's case concluded, the courtroom turns to the next matter, a forced detox, underscoring the relentless pace of judicial proceedings. From a third-party perspective, the tension and human drama linger as the audience is reminded that behind every case are personal battles, legal consequences, and the unpredictable twists of truth versus deception.